All right, then we are down for some blood, sweat and abs. Obviously, this is high intensity, so some exercises there that are designed to pump the living hell out of that heart rate. And then we've got our pure strength core exercise in there as well. We're going to start off with 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest on our first 4 exercises. So down to those forearms, guys. We're going to hold that plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're here 30 seconds. Remember, in your plank position, you want to be pushing. Okay, pushing from the floor, round in the shoulder blades. And squeeze those abs nice and tight. So we're here for 30 seconds. We then get a 30-second rest. In that 30-second rest, let's show you what's coming next. Ooh. We've got 10 seconds remaining. Squeeze those abs. And we're always pushing through those arms. So nice rounded scapula. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo! So next up, we've got slow climbers. So remember, these mountain climbers, we want to squeeze the knees close to the chest we can and bring it back. All those movements want to be slow. The slower you bring it in, the slower you back, the bigger the squeeze you get for those abs, the bigger the results you shall get for those stomach muscles. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. I repeat, range and slow are the key factors to work those abs on this. Let's go. So I'm going to squeeze my knee nice and tight. I'll let my pelvis roll. Back I go slowly. In, squeeze. I like to get a little hold, that isometric crunch at the top. Just, that extra little bit of ab work. Remember, knee to chest movements work the abs strong. So the closer you get that knee to the chest, the more you're working those abs. Those last few seconds, if you're squeezing it tight, bring it close, those abs are going to be burning. And rest. Okay, so laying flat, you're going to come up with a knee opposite side to elbow. If you're strong with range, come up as high as you can. Okay. If you want to make it a little bit harder, don't allow the feet to touch the floor in between. So your feet are always just off the ground. Go for that aerobic range. Try to get as much twist, rotation, as close to that knee as is physically possible. Ready? I am. 4 seconds. Got the timer on. Extra rest. Always good. Let's go. So as we are up, squeeze and rotate. Say if a stronger range, put the knee in and twist from here. So there's more of a crouch position. We've got a few power movements here which look for range in this workout a day. So if I say use your momentum like we are on this, use your momentum. Because that's going to start to get the heart rate up a little bit as well. And after all, we want that fat burn as well as sculpting. That little 6-pack of yours, people. Twist the turn. Boom, rest. Okay. Next up, hands flat. We're going to jump on both knees together in as close to our chest as we can and back out. Again, this is a power exercise, so we get as much rhythm as possible. Bang out those reps. Start elevating that heart rate. Let's get to that fat burn zone. You hear me? Yeah, I hear me. Okay. 5 seconds. It's the last of the 30-30s. After this, we work for longer, we rest for less time. Let's go. So get those knees in as close as I can. Big, powerful jump in. Remember, as always, elevate your hand position if you need to. So keep that rhythm going. Knees close in. So those forearms as you can, so I come all the way inside. Remember, the closer the knees get to my chest, the more I'm working my abs. So that's a bonus, bonus, bonus. We've got 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo! Up to our feet we come. First 4 down. We're going to work the same leg here. So I'm going to lean forward. So get my weight over that knee. And I'm looking to bring my knee into my chest and fire back. We're getting a pump. Use those arms for momentum. We're now working 40 seconds with a 20-second rest. So 10 seconds more work, 10 seconds less rest. Let's get the fat burn. There we go. Let's go. So pump and squeeze. Use those arms for momentum. If you find you're off balance, place it out to the side a little bit more as you go back. It'll balance you and base you a whole lot more. Now knee to chest. It's the abs, the rhythm, continuous movement, increased heart rate, that creates fat burn. Woo. And it's this leg that don't move that's going to burn. That's normal, so don't worry about that. We've got 10 seconds, come on. Pump, 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 pump. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo. Like I say, leg and glute arm cheek on the other side is going to burn as well. So we're going to the other leg this time. You can hear arm a little bit more out breath from knees. You should be the same, because hey, we're looking to elevate that heart rate, create a nice deep metabolic fat burn. Other side, let's go. Rhythm, 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 oh, boom. If you really find it's hurting the front leg, bring yourself more upright, okay? And still want the same movement, knee to chest, but without the bend. The deep bend in this leg is what gets this one burning, which is good to get this extra calorie burn. But if it's stopping you do what you need to be doing and want to be doing and your rhythm, then you need to adjust it up a little bit and keep going. It's like a continuous move, 10 seconds. That's going to make a difference, okay? Here are the rules. Russell's rules. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Boom. So, wide stance. Now bring from the side across to the chest. Right knee, left shoulder. That's the aim. Bring it across the body as much as we can. Okay, you want to bend this leg for extra burn. Brilliant. If it hurts, keep yourself more upright. Let's go. So there. Boom. Again, I use the arms for momentum rhythm. For some reason, whenever I do these, I always position myself where every time this foot goes down, it's go between the crack of 2 mats, and I have this horrible feeling. I had to sink into them. Squeeze, 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 and check. Power. Power is the key here, guys. Power up, step up. Try to step in minimum time on the floor. Reps, reps, reps make that difference. 8 seconds. And rest. You got it. Other side. Few big breaths, get the heart rate down. Woo. Get set. Let's go. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Pump the gym, pump it up. Come on, people. Pump the gym, pump it up. Try and relax those hands. If you clench your fist, it's going to slow you down. You'll lose rhythm. The hands relax. We've got 10 seconds. Hammer all the way to the end. 3, 2, and rest. Oh, yes. Now we're going. 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. So again, increasing the work rate, decreasing the rest. Let's go down to a press up position. We're bringing those knees to the outside of the elbows. In 3, 2, let's go slowly. Squeeze to the outside of the elbow if you can. If not, get as deep into that movement as you can. If you've got the flexibility there, allow your thighs to come right the way around. Okay? Knee to elbow. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. But you can get a knee right away past. Really squeeze those abs. Get those obliques kicking in. The bigger the squeeze, the bigger the abs, so please. These are the rules of life. Curious things. Woo. You have got exactly 5 seconds. 4. Keep that range, keep that squeeze, and rest. So, onto our back. Hands on the buttocks for a little bit of support. If you can, try and keep your shoulders off the floor, but you feel it straight in your neck, keep your head down, straight leg raises. Get set. Let's go. So start your head on the floor. Remember, if you're strong with straight legs, bend the knees all the way, bend them even more if you're really strong. But what you're trying to do is I'm going to try and get my shoulders off the ground and my head. So I've got a bit of upper ab crunch as well. If I say just strain your neck out, okay, or you feel it your lower back more, just relax the head down. to the ground and work from there. The important part is this double leg raise. If it gets too much of straight legs, remember, take a little bend in, reduce it even more if you have to. You want to work those lower abs. Lower stomach's what it's all about here. 5 seconds. Rest. I was enjoying that to kind of lost track of time. Oh, there you are. Talking to my book. Burpees, box standard burpees, not that chest to floor malarkey. Where you want to get these legs working up and down, fast and furious. Ready? Let's go. So remember, if you think about that jump there, those knees to chest with power, that's abdominals. Let's get a nice little rhythm going. You want to get that metabolic burn again. This is fat burn. Blood, sweat and abs. There should be sweat. There will be abs. There may be blood. And there will be blood. They'll be pumping around your body really, really fast whilst you're doing burpees. That's a fact. Nice little rhythm going. 15 more seconds. Woo. Shake the legs. They get sore. Straight back in. Rest. Okay. That was good. That was enjoyable. Now we do alternate legs. Power them up to the chest with everything you've got. Wide starts, let's go. I want to go upright as high as I can. Get a rhythm, of course. If you're struggling, aim for hip height, okay? Aim for waist height. You're still getting that crunch. Okay, lean into it a little bit. Just don't get those hands working, but if you can, let's get those knees as high as we can. You keep going. Well, here we go. Having issues with my timer. It's not mine, it's home today. Even that. Well, the poltergeist is back. 15 seconds. Maybe the heart rate should still be high. You're feeling good. Pick up the pace. But keep the range and height of those knees. Going as high as you can. Rest. Oh, we'll do a couple of extra seconds there. We'll get into the rhythm. I'll enjoy myself. Okay, power sit-ups. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Use your arms for momentum. Let's go up as high as we can. Let's go. So we're looking at reps here. We're fast and furious. That's going to allow us to get the heart rate pumping high. Also want to get that full range. And at this stage, use that full momentum. It's going to help us achieve that. I say keep that heart going, keep that blood pumping, and most importantly, keep those calories burning. That's what it's all about. Throw yourself in the ball. Maybe you have to rock off a little bit. Let's speak of fluid to keep them going. Who cares? Don't worry about that. We've got lots and lots of pure strength exercise for these abs. We've already done plenty, but we've got plenty more to go. Right now, for 5 seconds, we're thinking movement and rhythm. Rest. Okay, we are going in now. Oh my God. 50 seconds work, only 10 seconds rest. In and out crunches. So, lay flat, bring your knees to your chest. Let's go and squeeze those abs. See my fingers now to my temples. Now let's go and lift and roll my shoulders off the floor as I bring those knees in. It's all about a crunch. And again, as always, in these movements, if I want to make it harder, I don't allow my feet to touch the floor. Okay? Round the shoulders. So lift that chest as high as you can to all those thighs. Boom. Crunch and hold. We're going into deep dark waters now, people. 50 seconds work. Only 10 seconds rest. You're really struggling to keep form with your fingers, your temples. Use your hands. Come up and touch those ankles. Do whatever you've got to do to keep that rhythm going. Squeeze it. Please it. If it feels like it's burning, it's doing the job. And rest. That's what's important. Oh my God, only 10 seconds. Hunch your forearms. Scissor plank jumps. Ready? Let's go. So remember with these, if you need to, you can step them out wide. Keep that ab work going and keep a nice rhythm. If you're really struggling, bring the movement up to straight arms. If you're struggling to do it from forearms. But we want to keep nice strong position. The wider you get those legs, the better. So if you start with jumps, steps, that's absolutely fine. Let's keep the rhythm going, keep working that pace. If you start forward, have to come to straight arms, absolutely fine. Do what you're going to do to keep working and keep the pace going. I'd rather you lower the level and keep working 10 seconds, guys, than stop altogether and try and come back in the same position. It's all about continuous work rate. That's what's important. This is interval training and abs all together. Rest, 10 seconds. Oh dear. Okay, our plank roll, so forearms rolling hips side to side. 50 seconds. Feet together. Okay, I'll free. Now, just lowering my hips down to the ground. Slow and controlled. This normally is about 20 seconds for most people, and that's when it kicks in. Again, you find it really hard. Go to your knees, raise your feet, and start to lower from here. You're really strong from your toes. Let's reduce that workload. We're still hitting those abs. That's it. For 20 seconds is normally when the killer period kicks in for people and that intense burn starts. That's where we're making the difference. Keep those forearms flat on the ground. We only want to twist our hips. You don't want to twist our upper body. Okay? We want to keep those forearms flat. Make the movement come from our abdominals and obliques. You're 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ah, they were swinging by the end. Woo! Oh, I can see where I am now. That rolls. Okay. One moment. Let's go. Left leg over. From here. I'm going to crunch up to the middle. Turn my right arm to my left elbow. Back to the middle. Down to the ground. So I'm up. Twist. Back. Down. It's our last 4 minutes work. There is no rest now, okay? As I double check the book, I didn't realise we'd actually got this far. We do 1 minute of each of these exercises. So after this, we go to the other side. There's no rest. We want to transfer, oh blimey, that's burning, as quickly as possible. Talking in this position of working is pretty damn hard. Ab workouts and talk conversation never really go too well together. Because of the position you're in, you can't catch your breath because you're crunching up your abs, squashing that diaphragm. Okay, other side, right leg over. So again, up to the middle, turn it to the side, back to the middle, drop your shoulders down, up, twist, middle, down, up, twist, middle, down. That is intense. Let's face it, you've already worked the central abs whilst working the other side. So these for the second minute of getting punished. It's only the obliques, some of the side abs that didn't work as hard in the last round. They get isolated now, and base work that a little bit harder. Whoa! What is up with this timer today? Honestly, keep going, guys. I reckon it's got something against me. I really do. Up, twist, middle, down. Oh my God, 20 seconds. Then we're going into a side plank. Okay, just so you know what's coming. So we're going to stay on the floor. We'll go to a side plank and we'll attempt some side plank dips, hip drops, whatever you like to call them. Okay, left arm here. Keep the hips high, okay? Position 1. Hold it here. If you're struggling, go from the knees, hold it here. If you want to go a bit harder, take one hand off. If you want to go even harder, drop the hips, push the hips. We're going to sink the hips down, push the hips up. Hips down, top level. So I'm going to reverse it back down for those that need it. So next level from that, I'm just going to hold it here. Next level from that, we're going to a little bit support with the other hand. Okay? Next level from that, we go to knees, one hand, and hold. Next level from that, we use the other hand to support and work it from my knees. The key here is push those hips high, okay? That's what we're looking for. That big raise. Hips go as high as you can at the time. Feel the squeeze into the side of the buttocks, down the side of the abs, maybe even to the side of the lower back. We're working on a lot of core muscles here. Front, side, back, and bottom. You've got 7 seconds. Then we go to the other side, which will be your final minute's work. Okay, change sides. Remember, forearm down. Some people ask me to do this, can I do it from a straight arm? You can, but to be fair, it's a lot more strain for the shoulder, it's a lot more painful here. It's not great for the shoulder. However, if you want to, you're really showing, don't do the drops and just hold the plank from there. But most people actually find it harder. It's a lot easier. That forearm down, turn the palm to the floor and base yourself out like so. You've got a lot more connection with that ground, okay? Make sure elbows directly under the shoulder. And if I'm up here, it's going to stress my neck, hurt my shoulder. It's a weak position. I'm going to drop. You've got 10 seconds remaining. Come on, squeeze it out. Keep pushing those hips as high up as you can. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. There you have it. 20 minutes, blood, sweat, and abs. Hopefully those abs burning, hopefully those heads are sweating, but for sure, you burn some serious calories. Until next time, my beach abdominal wearing friends.